I actually had my boss the other day say, "So, what do you want to do when you grow up?" I'm like, "Oh,
Nice.
I don't plan to do that."
Okay, where were we?
We
We were
so
talking about
okay.
breast milk and coffee.
We chased off the people who were supposed to give us a clue as to where we're supposed to go, since they were undead and looked evil. So we shot their asses full of holes, and they turned and left instead of guiding us. So far,
We
so
got a
good.
nice lecture by
Well,
what's his name, the big in charge.
to be clear, I once I started paying attention, I pulled us away from them because what you all were up to was no good. I
Oh,
could tell.
please.
They're bloody undead, and you didn't do a damn thing to stop us.
Right.
So
That's
if we
right.
if we need to go back and talk to them, we can always do that.
I don't think they're going to want to talk anymore. This could be bad. They're undead devils. I'm pretty sure they could do some pretty horrible crap to us.
Okay.
Just be aware
Yeah,
of
and
the
now
fact
that
that
you've
we
attacked
failed
them and
that
driven them
check.
away, they're in a better mood to talk with you.
I'm afraid that they have a preformed and rather accurate opinion of us.
Probably. All
Look,
right.
look, I'm just saying you can get lost in space and go for like 7 seasons trying to find your way home. So, I mean, it's your call on whether you want to go talk to these guys or not. But unless we find like some alien lover with a portal, I don't know what we're gonna do.
I'm sorry, you had me an alien lover, but good.
Not your lover, Zag. Like
Oh,
a lover of another alien that also had a portal, but is now deceased.
Okay, so you guys have crossed over into what Captain the Hogthrob calls the Gamma Quadrant. Um,
I
and
always hear an ominous riff of music when he says that, though. We all look around, wonder where it's coming from.
it's coming from you. Um, so you guys have crossed into the Gamma Quadrant, and you don't have a distinct location to go to. So the question is, I mean, at this point, you can start looking at different stars and see if there's something that looks interesting and just head towards that, or just investigate this side of space at slower speed. So the question, that I'm handing you that will not affect the game is, do you want to just like head towards stars or go at a slower speed and keep an eye out?
I think we'd be better off going at a slower speed and keep an eye open.
All right. Who is piloting the ship? Right. True story. Who is piloting the ship currently?
well, we could have
Oh,
Sue.
right. No, right. That's you're right. Roll a die because you have 3 different people. True, because she's asking for a lot of shifts. So the pilots you have currently are. Oh, wait, no, that can't be right. I don't know what the A stands for. Why would they put A's on people's names? I don't know.
Because we're awesome.
No, I think that was supposed to be attuned, but Frederick can't be attuned. All right, fuck it. That's gonna be attuned now. Did LJ get attuned?
No.
Okay. So I'll roll a d5. Carrick is flying, which is good because for other reasons. And so normally, the people who like to hang out in the front of the ship are Blodgett and Dog because they like to look at the windows and pretend that they are dogs looking out the windows, which is what dogs like to do.
I knew you were going to go there.
His tongue hanging out.
True story.
Well, I'm sure it will all be very entertaining for us going through here slowly to see what we find.
True story. All right. Everybody gets to roll a d6. Let me know if you get a 4 or higher.
D6.
D6, a 6-sided die.
Who rolls D6s?
I do. I cast Fireball.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 4.
Blah's going to give me a roll. Ben
Yeah, I'm
and
trying to
Frederick,
find my
can you roll
roller.
as well?
Hold on. There we go.
Okay, okay.
Give me a second. I wasn't quite prepared yet. 4.
Oh, do I need to roll one for each of my characters?
Yes, please.
Okay, Lev got the 4.
Oh, does Carrick need to roll separately?
No, he's driving.
Okay, good.
And LJ got a 5.
Going to strawberry fields. Nothing
I
is
can't. Oh, Ben put it in chat. Okay. So Ben, sorry, Bash, Blaz, Lev, and LJ, give me a spot check, please.
nothing to
Okay.
strawberry fields forever.
Living is easy.
Oh, that's a natural 20. Good start.
22.
It's right. Yes, but it's all.
This means it seems that way to me.
There you go.
All right, LJ got a 35,
Okay.
and Lev got a 20.
Okay. So one success. Ben, I need a spot check from you, please. No, I got one from you. Blaz, I need a spot
24.
check from you.
Spot check.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop making up. I'm going to stop making up lyrics to the Rainbow Connection and actually roll a die.
Please do.
I only rolled a 6.
On your spot check,
Yeah, I don't think my. Well,
that's appropriately shitty.
yeah, I have a plus, like, amazing. So it's probably something like 18. I don't have my character pulled up, but I
Okay.
think it's like an 18 total.
Okay. It's not going to cut it, but you've got one success so far, so that's all you need is one. All right. Lev is up in the Citadel deck, hanging out. Carrick is driving. LJ. Lodge it. There you are. So.
So pretty.
Okay. What you were rolling for the first one, the D6, was to see who was on deck, who was out and about on the ship and awake, because it takes a while. It takes days to get anywhere in between the stars.
That seems fair.
All right. So the people who were awake were Blaz, LJ, Lev, and Bash. And Lev, up on the Citadel deck, spies from the starboard side of the ship a bright white light. No, sorry, a reddish white light that is accelerating and coming towards the ship. with some speed. It's probably about maybe a mile or so off from where you are right now. But it is definitely on its way towards you.
Okay.
You said bright white light. I thought you were going to say we're all dead again. But anyway.
Right, no.
Do not go towards the light.
Also, welcome aboard, today, Noel.
Thank you, Commander.
Hey, Joel.
I will have Lev alert all the other people who are awake, and I'll ask, do you think we should wake everybody else up? I think we probably should, right?
Good call.
All right, we're gonna go around and start waking up folks on the ship, and Lev will keep an eye on this approaching red thing.
Okay.
Bash just screams really loud as soon as Lev decides we're waking everybody up for people to wake up.
Oh, that's so helpful.
Interesting because red, usually like a red shift, indicates something's moving away from you with speed. Doppler concept, but I guess it's not at relativistic velocities.
That imagines a more solid, a more contemporary idea of physics than Spelljammer uses. I mean, you're in a game where the concept of gravity is based on a flat plane on the center of every object. And whether or not something has oxygen is based on its cohesive gravity and the air slip that it creates. So, yeah. I
So
would
basically, what you're saying, Victor, is forget what I learned in engineering school and shut the fuck up and just take it. So
1000%. Also,
Okay,
like the
awesome.
first line of the Spelljammer rules is everything you know about space is wrong.
Welcome to
That's okay.
1950s black and white science fiction.
Oh yeah.
It's 1950s space logic.
I like that.
I think maybe like actually like the 1920s logic they had, where they
Yeah, some of the Victorian era even.
where they imagined like you could go to the moon and stand on it because obviously it was another sphere.
Very, very Jules Verne like.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. A bunch of stoners. Yes, a bunch of stoners invented this. All right. So, Love, you're keeping track of it. You can see that it's definitely it's moving slightly erratically.
Yes.
But it is coming towards you at what you estimate to be a fast clip. Give and you're
Open up the chat here.
at that area. Oh, also let me we've got enough people. I'll toss this back in. The picture that's at the very bottom of the screen is because of this fun fact. Just so everybody's aware. Currently, you guys are traveling at what we're going to call, for lack of a better word, sublight speed. And you're traveling at a comparatively slow speed between stars, so you can keep a better eye out. But when you go at high speeds, you have these sails that you put up, and you use those sails to catch the solar wind and go at even faster speeds. So that's the little web thing that you guys see here is essentially the spider legs that go.
Who's at the helm currently?
Carrot.
Currently, Carrick is at the helm, and Lev and Vash are upstairs. So this round, Bash is alerting everyone to the. Sorry, you okay? Trying to do that. All right, thank you, sir. Currently, Lev has alerted everyone to the oncoming bright light. And so Frida, Garlos, and Broderick are waking up at this time. Lev is keeping an eye on the ship. Bash is waking people up. Blaz, LJ, do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do anything this round differently?
Not that I can think of.
LJ is gonna start casting his usual array of buff spells on himself.
Can you please write those into chat?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna put Bash down here, banging on people's doors, make sure everyone wakes up.
Gently extracting myself from my potion making without hopefully setting anything on fire.
We'll say that you actually were asleep because it'll take less time to wake up and come into combat than coming out of the
I
lab.
was asleep. You gotta go. Come on. Come on. Go up on the windowsill. Come on. There you go. Good boy.
Okay, so it's going to take you 3 rounds to cast those up. LJ, thank you for letting me know. And also, your bolt strength can be cast on multiple people. Do you want to add Blaz and Carrick to that?
Wait, Bull Strength can be cast on multiple people?
Yes, it can. Same
Can?
as Cat's Grace and some of the others.
Wait, I
That'd be
didn't know.
great.
Okay, maybe you didn't have a mass bull strength. Maybe that was a
No,
single.
no, it's not a mass Bull Strength. He's just doing it on himself.
See, that's what I have. I can do the Mass Effect.
Yeah.
That would be
I
great.
love that game.
Which game?
Mass Effect.
That
Oh,
was a
yeah,
really
okay.
good game series. I mean, there was 1 or 2 that weren't great, but it was overall really good.
Massive Attack. I love that band.
Massive Attack. Oh yeah. Rich, are you able to cast Cat's Grace on me?
I'm sure we can do that.
If not, I can do it myself, but either one. It just determines the order in which I cast spells. That's all. No biggie.
What do I need to do to be able to cast Cat's Grace? Well, let's just cast it on the entire
Well,
party.
first you have to have it memorized, and then if you have mass cat's grace, you would be able to cast it on a group of people in a certain area of effect. But your party currently is stretched out throughout the ship, so.
All right, well, then I'll wait till we're gathered a bit.
Okay. All right, second round.
But I do have it, so all is well. Hey, Boo,
Okay.
stop that.
Second round.
Here we
Lev,
go.
give me a search check, please, and then everyone else tell me what you're doing.
In the chat.
Oh my god, that's another natural 20. I'm killing it today. I'm killing it. So 30.
Blaz and so Frederick is casting a spell.
Yes,
Frida,
correct.
what are you doing this round?
Hi, hold on 1 second for me. I'm holding my action. Hey,
Okay. Ben, what did you want to? Ben, what did you want to do this round? Also, Caroline, what does Frida do this round?
Let's see.
I want to move back. I want to move to like the front of the ship. Like I want a good view of this thing if it's going to just obliterate us.
Holding action.
All right. The light is about 600 feet away. And Lev, you can now make out and actually Blaz. I'm sorry, once it's finished. And Bash. Bash, give me a search check as well, please.
I'm sorry, I got a work call just when you said that. I have no idea what's going on right now, so I will just hold my action until I figure it
He
out.
died.
Give me a search check, please, Zach.
I can do that. That I can do. I have an hour and a half, or I think more like an hour.
12.
Is it a spot check or a search check?
Search.
All right, so 15 total.
That's better than mine.
Well, my spot check's a lot better.
Okay. Lev, you'll see this round. The reddish white light is followed by an area of blackness that seems to be some sort of creature, with the reddish white light being its front. Like if you're looking at something and you see something that's black, and you can see the reddish white part of it in front. That's what's going on.
Can I discern what kind of creature it might be?
Give me a knowledge dungeoneering.
Knowledge dungeoneering.
It's an animated bouncy house.
I don't have 30 points in knowledge dungeoneering, so this is actually going to be a dice roll. Could I also maybe use planar knowledge?
I mean, planar knowledge would actually be much higher, but whichever one you want to use.
I'm going to go with planar knowledge, which nets me a 43.
Okay. Your planar knowledge tells you that it's definitely something serpentine coming towards you.
Quetzalcoatl.
Something that can move through space in that kind of direction.
I'm
All right.
I'm
Third
going to
round.
say out loud to Carrick, because I know he can hear me because he is essentially the ship.
Right.
Hey, that thing's coming in really fast. You should speed up.
Okay.
It's a
Frederick, did you want to go up to the Citadel
I'm
deck or to the bridge to look at it with the spyglass?
Citadel deck.
takes control.
All right.
That's what the shields up and evasive maneuvers. Everybody hide their weed.
Carlos shouts out, "No, it's a sweater." Carlos and Frida, this round, where do you guys want to go?
Again, I'm just gonna hold action. I feel like perhaps we've been reacting instead of thinking things through.
Okay. And John, where's Carlos going to head to?
I'm going up to the Citadel deck.
And this is different how?
I'm actually looking to try and see what the hell's going on before I make a decision.
I think we've actually only sat down and planned one thing, and it worked out outrageously well. But
We had to do it just once. It need not be a trend.
It's not that we only planned something once. It's that we only planned something once and then like 10 minutes later didn't abandon the plan. And technically we've done it twice because we planned on burning down the giant's house and that worked out really well too. And we did go by that one.
you are absolutely true.
We also did a really good job of burning down the bar.
I was gonna say
That's the one. That was the one we were referencing. But thanks for just throwing it out there in case somebody missed that episode.
I didn't realize that was the giant's house. Sorry.
No,
Roll
that was
or
no,
rationalization.
no. Those were the only 2 times. There were 2 times. There was a giant's house way back in the very, very old days, the way back, and then there was the more recent bar catastrophe.
It wasn't just their house though. It was their whole village.
That's
Bar.
true. It was their whole.
Yeah, you cut into the Amazon
Existence.
warehouse of magical items. Yeah, that kind
Oh
of
yeah.
fucked us really
The
hard.
the thing is, the creature or whatever it is now about 300 yards away, or 300 feet away. And now it is distinct enough for you to see it with the spyglass and Lev's rolls, and between Blaz and Logic, between Blaz and Bash, you can make it out as well. It is a black purple worm with a fiery mouth flying towards the ship.
Ah,
Are you saying deep purple with smoke on the water playing, or
It's like the planet destroyer
That's
from
what
Star
you
Trek
can-
Classic Trek.
some
It's
stupid
like
with a
it sounds like the
flare gun?
worm that we once saw wrestling a demigod.
No, John's 100% right.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, say what you said, Joe.
I was saying that it looks like the planet killer from Classic Trek.
Oh my God, the Doomsday Machine.
Yeah, that was it.
yeah. So it's a lot worse than what our Titan friend was wrestling that one time.
Did
Well,
I mention the part about evasive maneuvers? Yeah.
No, I think we need to fly into the worm, particularly any hole that we see on the worm, because the way that this space seems to work, I think that might pop us out wherever we need to go.
It's attracted to energy.
Only if you like to come out its butt, and you'll be smaller and rather smelly then.
Well,
If we flew into a hole on the worm, we would be flying into a wormhole. And given the way that this crazy space world works, that might work out for us.
that's not how I
Give
remember
me
the
a spot check, Bash.
Yeah. I just watched that fucking episode twice this past week. I know it well. Particularly the part where Kirk tells Spock to relieve decorative command.
Well, then you know what you have to do, Joel.
Yeah, I do.
Bash, you can tell that the size of the creature's mouth is only slightly smaller than the size of the ship. So you'd have to shrink down a bit in order to fit inside of its mouth.
Without damaging the ship.
Right, and that's tricky.
Quite the blowjob, I must say.
I mean, solid. It could probably do a rim job with no problem, but a full-on deep throat, not happening. We are recording, damn it. Sorry. Sometimes I forget. There's a reason why I mark these not safe for children.
Not safe for Homo sapiens, perhaps.
I mean,
you want to cover yourself, but
also, I did find somebody who said that they could edit them. So I'm gonna pick an episode and see if they can edit it and chop it down to like 10 minutes or something, which would be kind of cool. So we'll see how that goes. I have no preconceived notions of how well this is going to occur, but we'll see what happens.
well, if it's like the creature, the Doomsday Machine in Star Trek, it's attracted by our energy. So if we were to cloak our energy, that might be able to throw it off the set.
It's here. I don't know if we're going to be able to throw off the scent.
I mean, I can make mist.
Victor,
Let's turn on our star travel and try and warp out of here.
Yeah, I have an action. The moment this thing gets within, I think, 55 feet of us. Let me double check that.
Has anybody thought about hailing the ship?
What ship?
The worm.
No.
It's not
The
actually a
alien-
ship, it's just a worm.
Roderick has the alien translator.
Is it a ship or is it a worm?
It's
I mean,
a worm.
you could hail the worm.
Hey, I can influence animals. I can ask it to just drive around and eat something else.
Okay. You guys try talking to it.
You'd have to influence monsters. Okay, the creature is about 300
so choose that.
300 feet away. I'm going to run down the list. What is LJ doing this round?
He is. Man, what is LJ doing? There's not a lot. What is LJ doing? There's not really any spells that he can cast.
What?
Oh, that's right. He's casting
LJ.
spells. He is casting spells.
Oh
This
yeah,
is the
he
third
is.
round. He's casting his third
He's
spell.
casting his third spell.
Okay, so he's going to be finished this round. Frida, you've been holding. You can hear the conversation on the bridge and the exclamations and on the
You're thorough.
Citadel deck.
Yeah, I got everything. We're good.
Perfect. Okay. How do you have a LA number? I just
Okay, so Caroline, what is Frida doing? Say again.
Comet fall.
Come on.
As in
Okay.
big freaking asteroid level.
Okay. You'll have to go to the bridge or the Citadel deck to cast it. Which one do you want to go to?
I should have stated I was going to the front deck.
Okay. All right. So check one thing real quick. Okay. Forget.
I had to tell my coworkers to stop calling me because I'm playing D&D with my friends online.
Perfect.
That's how much you all mean to me.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you can cast that at a distance of 230 feet, so it'll go off at the end of the round, but you can do the spell itself now. So you're conjuring a bright glowing comet, which appears and then strikes the purple worm, or the not purple worm, the black worm. It's a 6th level spell. Difficulty check is 18th. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Huh?
Because the worm does not have
I
evasion,
rolled
so
a
you'll
20.
do at least half damage. You'll roll 6. What is the damage on that? The damage on that is 1d6 per caster level. So you are casting as 13th level.
Hmm.
So 13d6. And animal empathy for Zag and Ben. Animal empathy is not the same as monster empathy. So you can have empathy towards animals, and you can have empathy or communication with monsters. It's completely different. This is considered a monster.
I think specifically it's an aberration.
You know, I think characterizing an innocent animal in the wild as a monster is exactly what's wrong with our society today.
Oh my god, you thought somebody asked you. That's really charming.
Yay. We're doing things wrong. That's just totally us. Rock
Oh,
on.
wow.
Damn.
Wow. Damn. Damn.
What Caroline just said burned you.
Not
Wow.
remotely sorry.
I think Zag just had to give himself a heart massage. That hurt so bad.
Look, you're driving him to drink.
I need a moment.
It happens. Frida, what was the damage on that?
I have my damage right now. So we're at 65 points of damage.
Cool, thank you. And then Frederick, you are on the Citadel deck. You and Lev make out that it is a ginormous ass worm.
Shoot the absolute piss out of it.
Victor, can I discern the armor level on this thing, or can I shoot for the maw or inside?
Probably just flame digest the arrows if you shoot in its maw.
Yeah, because what I remember the Doomsday machine, it was pretty much invulnerable from the outside. And you had to use the impulse engines from it was the Constellation at 262 megatons, basically, from the inside, and basically blow it up. So, Victor, what's my sense of what this thing's trying to do? Is it trying to consume us or talk to us based on its movements?
Give me a survival check.
Okay. Let me get my dice roller, my random dice roller here. D20. Rolling. That would be a 22.
From what you've seen of giant snakes and regular purple worms, this movement is consistent with an attempt to eat.
Okay. And what's the distance?
300 feet and closing.
300 feet and closing. Okay, 300 feet. So that's going to make it 110. I'm going to fire 4 volleys of 2 arrows each.
Okay.
This dice roller. I could have found a
Bash is going to ask that you load him up with anything that is explosive and doesn't require magic.
virtual dice roller. Second here. Number of dice. Oh, here we go. Okay. 4. Oh, 13-sided die. That'd be interesting. Okay, stop. There we go. That's what it does. Oh, okay. Wow, that's actually pretty good. I got a critical on the first one.
Nicely done.
Followed by a 16, a 15, a 19, and nice one, and a 15. So that is going to be, let me get my pens right here.
So here's a good bit of information, and I need to make sure y'all are completely aware of this. If you are casting spells from inside the ship, especially specifically on the bridge, it has to be a spell that creates an effect at a distance, as opposed to something like Fireball, which sends a pea-sized ball of fire out from your hand. Because if you're casting Fireball from inside the ship, it's going to end up inside the ship.
Yeah, that's
Just-
going to be a problem.
That's why you open the window.
Well, and that's my point. So there are no windows on the bridge. There are windows on the Citadel deck, which Frederick has opened so he can shoot his arrows.
It's good that you pointed this out. I do wonder if it's a bit like going 75 down the highway and you decide to dump your drink out the window.
It's 100% like that. Okay, Ben's asking the party to load him up with explosives. No crits allowed on the worm, purple worm.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Is everything just like crit immune? God damn. Not undead. It's not
No,
whatever.
no, because then, well, I mean,
It's inside the mouth.
half of them are crit immune. So 50% of the creatures that you're going to encounter on my list here are crit immune, but the rest don't.
Okay.
So yeah, he's crit immune, and the next one's crit immune, but the rest of them you can totally crit the rest of them.
Okay. Do they hit?
Yes, those four. Is those four?
That's, yeah, 4 volleys.
Yes.
That means 8 arrows hit. Okay. And I will get you that number.
Cool beans.
And I got to go back up to my car.
Do you have it parked in the spaceship?
Blas, give me a listen check for Carrick.
I know, baby. I love you too. You're a good kitty. You're an excellent kitty.
All right, thank you.
You're the bestest.
And
Sure.
then Bash, let me know what Ben's character wants to. Oh, he's asking for explosives. I was talking with John. The two types of things that are technically explosives in D&D are flasks of oil and alchemist's fire, and I don't know if anyone has any of those.
It's fine if they don't. If nobody gives me anything, I'm gonna start heading outside the ship.
I have alchemist fire.
Okay, the one person who has it is already on the Citadel deck, so you're gonna go up there.
It's kind of advantageous.
I really don't want to mess with fire, but I don't know if I have a choice.
Oh, come on, why not?
Yeah, I'll take it.
There is no greater danger.
You haven't been bothered by fire before.
Dryads
Yeah,
playing with
yes, never gone wrong in the past.
Oh, just
Yeah,
giant.
never caused us any trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's an interesting time for you to become hesitant.
the worm
Yeah,
shouts,
damage.
"I'm not a monster. I am a human being."
God
All right,
damn it. What happened?
Oh, I thought you put it in
Okay,
chat.
I scrolled down.
You're putting it in chat now?
I had it in it. It got all erased.
Technology.
Yeah.
And then next is Lev. Your turn comes next, Brandon.
How fast does the worm appear to be moving?
Easily 100 feet per round.
Okay. Then I am. Ooh, that raises up another question. What is the range of this other spell?
I don't know. I didn't have that one written down.
Oh,
That's all right. dndtools.net does.
Okay, boo.
50-foot range. Okay. I will cast a prismatic eye.
Look, shiny.
And it will not have the range to fire right away. But if this thing is moving 100 feet per round, 300 feet, then it'll be at 200 feet by next round, at which point I'll cast another prismatic eye, and then 100 feet, and then me and both the prismatic eyes can do our special things when it gets within 50 feet.
Okie dokie.
I'm also going to shout to Carrick, go, 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 purple worm.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. So Garlos got down to the bridge and was shouting to Carrick to get the fuck out of here.
Right now.
So he is now able to, and Carrick rolled a good enough listen to understand what was being said. So Blas, how do you want? I mean, do you want him to move away from the creature, up, left, right? What is he?
I can sense the creature
Um,
and where it is.
he can't immediately sense the creature, but he can definitely tell that he needs to move away from something over there.
Okay. So I move
So-
three-dimensionally. I move what is essentially down
Okay.
and away.
Okay.
Towards whatever direction we're going.
Garlos is saying, use star speed. Get us the hell out of here.
You'd have to set up the sails first.
Well, shit.
So I'm sorry, was that to me?
No, he's gonna apparently have to yell for the crew to get the sails up as quick as possible.
To go outside the ship
Yeah, that's not gonna
with a
work.
giant.
How long does it take to set the sails, honestly?
longer than 3 rounds. which is
Okay,
nice
then
to
yeah,
do.
we're just gonna have to tough it out. I'm not gonna yell at anybody who got on deck now.
Well, I'm trying to get
Bash should be about outside the ship by now.
I'm trying to get underneath it so that if we need to attack or if we need to engage, we can come up underneath it and impale it.
Yes, currently he is the ship is underneath it, and Bash, you just ran from the bridge up to the Citadel deck this round. Frederick fired arrows at it and definitely did hit it. And Love cast a prismatic eye. Blaz, it is your turn.
Great. Well, is it close enough to us for me to do a flame strike? I don't know.
What
I
is the
don't know.
distance on Flame Strike?
200 feet.
You'll be able to Flame Strike it at the end of this round. So yes, you can go ahead and cast that.
Great. And I just made that up. I don't actually know that, but I'm pretty sure that's the range.
I love
It sounded good.
it. Did. It did.
Uh,
It's 100 feet plus 10 feet per level.
Great. So,
So
220 feet. Look at
220
me.
feet.
How
Yeah.
good I am.
Same distance as Frida's Comet Fall. So those both are going off at the end of the round.
Yes. So,
All right. What is the difficulty check on that?
5 plus 10 plus 4 plus 2 is 21.
Good to go. See if I can roll better than I did for the first one. No, same roll. Fuck you. Dump that one to the back of the box.
All right, so that's 12d6.
Mm-hmm.
Plus my 35 points of damage.
Okay. Just realized that.
Rick, do you need me for anything in the next 30 seconds?
No, not in the next 30 seconds.
Okay.
You will go in just a minute, though.
No worries.
Blodgett. Suzanne's not online yet. So, all right. This round, the worm has increased its speed. Third round, LJ. Oh, sorry, I guess the fourth round.
Fourth round.
LJ, you have all your spells cast. All your buffs are done, and you can hear your friends casting spells at it at the same time. What do you want to do this round?
I'm gonna cast a prayer
Okay.
because we need it.
Everyone on the bridge gets +1 to hit and damage, and +1 to their skill checks and saves.
And more
Nice.
importantly, the worm gets a -1 to all of those things.
It's too far away to be affected.
Oh, what?
Oh,
It is too far away to be affected.
Fuck.
Once it, yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Look up the range of the prayer. I mean, prayer's so limited.
Range of the prayer.
I mean, God
It's a
only works in
prayer.
certain areas. God has a 30-foot radius. I don't know if you knew that, but that's
Hey, Victor, do we get to find out if we hit?
Sorry,
mean,
Victor.
if your
It's a
spells
40-foot.
successfully go through, yeah. And Frida, speaking of, it is your turn. I
Excellent.
mean, you hit with the comet fall, so you did see it get hit with the comet fall.
Did it seem to have any effect?
Yes.
That's good. I'm sad and pathetic, but I think the only thing we can do is do that again. Mhm. All right, this time I rolled a 16. Does that hit?
You're not rolling to hit. You're just rolling dice for damage. It's trying to roll high enough to save against your spell.
Oh, okay. Let's see what we get here.
did this out already?
Say again your last over?
I don't know who said that.
I don't know. Zach, did you say something? Okay. All right. And then Frederick is going to go next. He just stepped away, and then Carlos. You're after the Fraudster. John. All right. You want to man the catapults? Or the ballista? You have ballista, might as well man them.
Oh,
Or
right.
elf them. He's going to elf the ballista. Bash. You are on the Citadel deck with the canopy open. The worm is now 150 feet away. You can see that it is a black from the sides with a red, white, hot maw. It measures about 15 feet in diameter and is about 200 feet long.
Okay.
Am I understanding our orientation correctly that we are now below the worm?
Yes, you're currently trying to move below and away from the worm.
Okay, so it's like 150 feet above me then. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
kind of like at a diagonal, like a 45-degree diagonal above you.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Oh my God,
Nice.
you have issues, John.
Very nicely done, John.
Had to kick one, and I'll stop until combat's over unless something really inspiring pops up.
So yeah, Ben, what is Bash doing?
I'm holding my action for the moment.
Okay, are you waiting for a specific thing to occur? Because it's coming at you pretty fast.
Okay, yeah, I'm waiting to see how close it can get before I think I can jump to it.
Okay, at its current speed, you'll be able to jump to it next round for sure.
Okay.
Okay,
Lovely.
Lev.
It's 150 feet,
Mm-hmm.
so it's moving 150 feet per round.
It is this round, yes.
Okay, then I'm not going to cast another spell. I am going to hold my action to the point where it gets to 50 feet away from us.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to have first my Prismatic Eye fire a beam, and second I'm going to cast Prismatic Wall between it and us.
Okay.
What is our max speed on our ship?
Not fast enough.
Currently.
Now we can extend
Wow.
the duration of how long it takes for it to get to us.
Warp 9.
Yeah, when you're not going interstellar, the speed is 40 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ship has a keel of 175 feet long and a beam of 50 feet, which I don't know what that means. Keel and beam. I think keel's end to end, right? But what's beam?
Yeah, keel is end-to-end, beam is side to side at widest point.
Okay, so
Shipping
20 feet
terms.
wide and 150 feet long, 175 long.
It's 50 feet longer than Liberty Clipper.
What? Don have nautical facts for us? Good that.
Strange thought that, eh?
Also, Frederick, your turn.
Okay. Okay, so besides the damage I and Caroline did, what is the apparent effect on the black worm?
You can tell that the comet fall have hit it, and your arrows definitely hit it. They didn't bounce off, so you're definitely affecting it.
Okay, so it is make okay. So what's the current range now?
150 feet and closing.
Okay, then that's only a -2. All right, gonna go to 4 volleys of 3 arrows each. Rolling using multiple. Let's see here.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Rolling.
Keep them dice a rolling.
rolling.
Hi.
Ooh.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Door butts are swollen.
Okay. Attack rolls are gonna be.
Yeah, John, I think if you and I were getting voice lessons from a guy and he was doing the Moses supposes his toes are roses, we would totally break out in song and filk that pretty hardcore.
Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses
Right.
supposes erroneously.
I was telling Pat the first time I saw that movie, I started in that lane, and Joel, all 4 of those hits, so roll damage, please.
Okay.
It started on that scene, and I was just like, that's like so weird. I can kind of believe that they would break out into the song, but the whole dance routine was a bit much. And then I saw the movie from the beginning, and I was like, there's completely a reason why they would break out into a dance routine.
Oh my god.
This makes
Wow.
total sense.
Let's see. Yeah, and then the last. Oh, that's right. Whoa. Okay, there, I broke it up. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, correct. There you go, Vic. Fire point.
Don't forget the prayer +1 to all those.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's another 12.
Plus 12. Yeah. Plus 12.
He's out of range. You're not gonna get. He doesn't have the prayer. It's only people who are on the bridge.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't have a prayer? Oh, God.
Oh God.
So Blaz, Frida, Carrig, LJ, and Blodgett.
All right.
It's a 40-foot burst. Is the walls
Each one of these
interrupted?
squares is 5 feet, so he's about 100 feet away. No, he's so
Oh, this is a big ship.
the citadel is there. So Frederick is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 feet away.
Oh.
It was very hard to not start singing to that. Didn't want to be a dick. Very nice.
Okay. I'm gonna have to add the damage.
You want me to do that?
60. I got it. I'm halfway done.
Okay.
Okay, good job. 219. All right.
219 points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Dang.
All right. The worm is about 150 feet away, and it breathes at you. A blast of stardust erupts from its maw. Frodrick, Bash, Garlos, Lev, please make a reflex save. Keurig, please give me a roll for evasive maneuvers for the ship.
Make a reflex save or become like David Bowie.
Is
Yes.
spell resistance applicable to this?
No, not even slightly.
I had to ask.
I appreciate the ask.
Oh man, I'm rolling good. I'm rolling good. I don't know if
Jesus
it's gonna
Christ.
help, but I'm rolling good.
I rolled a 19, but I'm not sure what modifiers affect that.
Your reflex
Reflex.
bonus, whatever your reflex bonus is.
27 total.
Give me a sec here. Look at my what is my in a minute.
And John's coming up next. And Zach, can you give me a reflex save? Oh no, that was from. Who am I missing?
Me?
Yes. Okay. No, Frodrick. I'm missing Frodrick.
Yeah,
And
27.
reflex save from Frodrick.
27.
27. Okay. All right. All right. None of you made it.
No.
Fortunately, it's not that deadly. Considering the DC is 43, you would think the damage is super dangerous, but
Damn.
it's 9d6 of fire damage.
Oh my god.
Essentially, you are scattered with stardust.
Oh, it's fire damage?
Yes.
Oh, good. I have a cloak.
Well, you have bonuses versus that's why I'm telling you this. Did you say you have a butt plug? Oh, cloak.
Hey,
Yes.
Victor, is Stardust?
Yes, I have a butt plug of +5 versus fire damage. What?
I
Is
I
this
didn't give you
considered
all
an
that.
No, I said I
energy
have
attack?
a fire cloak. What the hell?
Okay, so Garlos has his fire plug that he uses.
I suck the flames up my ass and use it to fuel my rage.
Everyone else takes 26 hit points of damage. That
Hang on.
is Lev, Bash, and Frodrick.
All right,
Oh,
quick
no.
question. Is it an energy I guess weapon blast?
It's considered fire damage, so
Okay,
fire,
so it's
yes.
okay, so it's just fired. Like there's nothing else to that. Okay, cool.
Correct. No. And the
Ow.
Are you just barely alive now?
Yeah, that was a little over half my hit points, even with the damage resistance.
yes. And the ship takes the full 27, but the ship has 300 hit points, so it does a bit of damage to the ship, but not enough to break anything important. That's not over 10% of the ship's damage, so nothing important's damaged.
Our warranty is still intact.
Yes.
Does the ship self-heal or do I need direct?
No, the ship, you're going to need to I mean, to heal the ship, basically, you have to go. Honestly, you have to go to dock and get repairs.
Okay.
Blobs, it is your turn. What's
The
up?
worm baddie is still out there, right?
It literally just hit us with fire.
Right. I'm going to return the favor.
Thank you.
Another flame strike. Bam. We said that was a 21 DC.
Okay, 21 DC against the. Is it another flame strike?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's finally rolling well. So it saved against the last flame strike and the last comet fall. So it's happier now.
So it only
Yeah,
takes
that's
half damage? Or it takes
Yes,
no
it only takes half damage.
Great. Well, let
It
me
doesn't
roll.
have evasion. That would be brutal.
Well, I rolled better damage. I got a 42 this time.
True.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
no, 40. That's not right. 46 this time.
That's funny because that's exactly how many hit points it has left. That's before its regeneration. But the all right. It is going to pass within the distance required by Lev this round. So Lev, go ahead and you said you were going to do things.
Yep. The prismatic eye is firing.
Okay.
The roll is 25 touch armor class.
That touches it. Its touch armor class is absolute crap.
Okay, fantastic. That's awesome news. Okay, he has to make
I'm cutting
a
it.
will save, Victor. DC so 17 wait. So 19. DC 26 will save.
Well, I got the first two rolls good, but the last one was crap. It fails its will save.
It is transported to another plane.
I love it when you do that.
That's gonna be such a fucking problem.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
gonna be
sorry
such
for
a
wherever that
problem.
goes.
Hi, planar space. Hello, Capic Pole.
That never goes wrong.
That has only ever gone wrong once in the entirety of my usage of it.
And oh, did it go?
What happened with that one?
The
A
Quicken.
Kraken wound up in Kavik Pool.
Yes.
Shit.
It wound up on the prime material plane.
They had
So I
nothing to
roll
do with
every time I
us.
roll a d20 to see where something goes when you cast to a different plane, and you are not currently on the prime material plane. Each star is considered its own plane.
So,
And yes, so someone has your
mid-plane?
character sheet. You've got to head out pretty soon.
Yeah. So we're mid-plane?
Currently, you are mid. It's technically like the astral plane, is what this is considered.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing somebody's birthday party.
Oh my god.
Right?
It's just, oh, look at the fireworks. Wait.
Now make a
Mom, I
wish.
want more candles.
Oh my God.
So what are you wishing for? Oh God, no.
Exactly.
The fact that you all know, everyone in this room, I think, knows what sounding is impressive to me. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
love you all. I love you all.
frightening.
All right. So the creature disappears in a ziff of what? That was a star worm. Instead of a purple worm, it's a star worm, a creature that flies around between the stars and eats up everything that it can.
Well, we just
A
made
very
that
fun
somebody else's
monster by
birthday.
all accounts.
Sounds nasty.
It was very fun. All right.
Okay, so sails. We should put sails on the ship.
Okay. All right. So you guys are gonna put on sails and then continue forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. So I'll come back if I get back in time.
All right.
Take
Have a
care.
good one.
Fun out there.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Yeah, I say since we're already up here, we start putting up the sails.
Well, that was close.
Rather.
Yeah, it's close and personal damage is actually a bit worse. So
Dodged that bullet. I wonder whose problem it is now.
it's a valid question.
Don't ask that question. We don't need to know that.
I'm maybe it's like a problem on Mechanist now, or maybe one of the hells.
Anything's possible. All right. So you guys go to you guys put on your sails and continue forward. Shortcut sails, go back up here. Keurig is piloting again, and the rest of the day goes without any issue. You guys are now trying to go between stars. You've picked out the first star on the left, and you're heading at warp speed. Everybody who's up, roll a d6. Let me know if you get 4, 5, or 6, please.
Now, but what time of night? What shift?
Day and night is tricky at this point. So what you're doing is rolling to see if you happen to be awake when the next encounter occurs.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We'll
no.
roll a d6 then. Roll a d6.
Apparently, I'm tired.
Got a 5.
Okay, it looks like it came at the same time it did last time. Because last time, Garlis and Frida were asleep. This time, same thing again. Okay. The monsters
Great.
the monsters have caught your cycle. All right. Yay! One player comes in, one player goes out. This is awesome.
Hello.
Hey, Zach just left, so it's kind of funny that like he left and 5 minutes later you arrived. It's beautiful.
Hey,
time,
you know, better late than never.
right?
Yeah. We're under mandatory overtime to 8 o'clock every night
Good
this
God.
week.
Wow.
Which, okay, I'll take the money.
Yeah, I can sympathize. I'm on call.
Well, pretty much, because right now I got promoted, but I don't know what to do yet, so I'm just kind of listening.
That's freaking awesome.
I know, so I get paid overtime to sit and listen.
Nice.
If you're promoted
never a
and
bad
yet
thing.
you don't quite have. Yeah, no, I've actually been in that moment and it was insane.
I'm sure next quarter will be different. I'll be in crazy myself, but yeah, it's kind of different.
Okay, so far we haven't asked them to do anything. Like when they saw the star worm, they were like, "Oh my god, a star worm!" Once it came close enough for them to see what it was, they were like, they know what it was. They can. I mean, you haven't asked them to do anything or asked them anything at all yet, but they definitely. So John was asking like, are the pigs of any use? And I mean, so far you haven't asked them to do anything yet, but you can. You have 4, 5, 6 rando porcines.
Let's ask if any of them can actually fire a ballista, and maybe give them, if they can, then we'll give them, guard duty on that. And any that are functional as bridge crew, we can have on the bridge to help identify things in shifts. So we can actually, get some use out of them. I mean, they're on the crew, and in order to keep them from being quite so bored and possibly more irritating than ever, gives them some work to do.
True. The only one who could possibly fire anything, well, technically Captain Hogthrob could, but he prefers to be on the bridge. But First Engineer Craniac is happy to be on the ballista. He's like, it's like back in the old days, back in Scotland.
Oh no.
Okay, well, we've got 5 of them on rotating shifts in the bridge, and one
Hey, hey, hey.
shift every now and then on a ballista.
I know. I miss. Hello. Okay, you can do this shoulder.
Actually, Dr. Julius Cranfork is interested in helping out Frida with the lab.
Oh, fabulous.
So
Cool.
you have a laboratory assistant.
That's wonderful.
Uh,
I will also quiz her about things they have seen. See if I can find out about monsters and their weaknesses.
okay. He identifies as a he. It's hard to tell, but I mean they all look like police officers. It's hard to tell. But the so okay, on the bridge this time we've got
That took me a second, damn it.
Not even a second here. Oh my god.
So on the bridge this time on watch this time we've got LJ, Lev, Frederick, and Bash, and Blodgett. So I need each of you to make a spot check, please.
Okay, hang on.
All
Okay,
five
Simon,
participants?
okay, then go up on there. There, go up. This is far too complicated.
Just wanted to show us their butt.
He has never been this affectionate for just every single second.
Right?
Okay.
It's like you're on screen, so now he wants to be off.
I
My dice
know.
are mad, so I only got a 14.
Okay, thank you.
Hold on, Victor.
Frederick, all right, thank you, sir.
Coming in.
13 and 12.
I mean,
is
Benjamin actually hit it, so the rest is gravy, but you guys are good.
25.
All right. Bash and then Lev, or LJ spot actually no, they're on different levels. So yeah. Bash and LJ spot you guys are going at a pretty fast speed. And both of these two spot something that looks like St. Elmo's fire. Glowing balls of fire ranging in colors from deep red to violent light to light violet are flying to the port on the left side of the ship, and they seem to be keeping speed and barely keeping speed with the ship, but they're like off to your left. And as the rest of the party spies it and watches, you can see them basically not exactly keeping track with you, but they're almost trying to keep up with you. But they're not going into the ship right now, but they're trying to keep up with you.
Don't let them possess or impregnate anyone.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay, in that order. How to communicate with them?
That's actually a really good place to start, I think.
You cannot open up the Citadel deck at star speeds. Because you are now driving down 75 at like 200 miles an hour.
Okay, then doesn't well, animal empathy is 30 feet range. What has a longer range for communication with creatures?
This is going to be monsters. And we got like telepathy or any sonic abilities or anything along that line?
Wait a minute. Okay, Victor. So we're traveling through the ether, right?
Say again your last.
Are we traveling through ether? It's a medium of some kind.
Yes, that's the astral plane. Telepathy is how you get pregnant.
Okay, is it okay? Here's a theory. I'm not saying you can't probably tell us if it'll work or not. But is it reasonable to use the alien translator and basically use part of the ship as a resonator, basically, that can transmit through the ether? It radiates, basically. Does that make sense? Because if you like, it's like, submarines. If you make a small noise in there, I mean, it gets broadcasted the whole damn ocean. in theory.
Cool idea.
I'm looking for a peaceful resolution instead of shooting arrows and stuff. So, just saying.
So crazy.
I know it is, right?
Um,
Not me. So not me.
difficult, but nah, it'd be tricky because you're using the ship. Okay, so, no, because I see the physics of what you're talking about, and I do agree that it would be theoretically possible. However, you've got 15 other people in the ship, and
That's
so you
true.
don't have a belt. You don't have a clean belt.
That's true. One other thing that we
I like
can
the
do.
idea.
How about this? Can we think quickly of okay, like for instance, when you're trying to you're on the ground and you want to see if a plane has spotted you and you wave at it, they will tip their wings,
Yeah.
right, in
Yeah.
acknowledgement. Perhaps we could do that with the spider to just like some non-threatening gesture to acknowledge that they're there and see what they
Okay.
We're going to end up accidentally doing a pregnancy dance, and the ship is going to get impregnated.
No, I don't disagree with you, Ben, but we'll see what happens.
LJ will let Lev know, and Lev can cast Prestidigitation to make like little lights on the tips of the back legs.
There we go. Yeah, like landing lights or Morse code.
Yeah.
There you go. Use simple binary equations to start communicating. I know it's Star Trek, but whatever.
What's the range on the cantrip message?
No idea.
It's your mama.
Medium, 100 feet plus 10 feet per caster level.
You're within range of that, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Good. There you go.
And we actually got message. Let me check. I may have it.
So Lev casts Prestidigitation, making little lights on the tips of the wings, spider wings. Sorry. They seem to.
I have a Whisper Winds thing spell that I was like, I'll never need, that I can just use for fun.
Okay. Garlos leans on the console, playing Lieutenant Uhura and actually looking rather at the moment. It says, okay, how do you want me to hail these guys?
These open. We're from the Federation. Light beings. A mission of exploration with Dr.
We couldn't hear you earlier, Joel. Can you say that again?
Oh, I was just saying that we're on a 5-year mission, seek out new life and new civilizations.
Yes, of course.
And yeah, Dr. Strange Pork is interested in making contact in a strange pork way.
Okay. Any special requests before I open hailing frequencies?
I tell them we mean them no harm.
Check the chat.
Ask if they've got any twos.
Friendly, but
Just gotta ask if they have any flea shampoo.
Are they susceptible to fireball? I don't know.
I'm going to grab my keyboard. Na, 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 na.
Hello, world.
Charles is going to hail them. This is the free ship Arcadia. We mean you no harm. May we have some indication of your intent, please?
That's good.
Good.
I love this more than life itself. All right, two things. So no, okay. So they didn't seem to initially react when the prestidigitation occurred. Garlos, you send a message to them.
I can only do one more. That's all I've got for the day.
I know. Hold on a second.
I'm gonna have to stock up on these, I guess.
Let me check one thing real quick.
I am Ignacio Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Are you the one with the hammer?
with 11 fingers. Yeah, six-fingered man.
So what kind of response are we getting from these things?
They start a rave in space. Yeah, there you go. And they start vaping because they're douchebags.
First time I heard vaping, I thought people were talking about old raves where they'd use Vicks Vapor Rub. And I was like, why would you want to inhale that?
I used to love that shit as a kid, actually. I put that stuff up.
Just to keep your sinuses clear, all those sweaty people around you.
No, I pretended it was making me high.
Oh my.
I still have a jar of it's called actually Wicks Vapor Rub in Austria that I got when I was working for Nortel back in 2000. I
Can't
haven't
quite
used
hear
it
you.
all yet. Huh?
Couldn't hear you.
No, I still have a small little deal of Vicks Vapor Rub, but it's called Wicks in Germany, Austria.
Oh, that's
And
hilarious.
I still have it. It's like 23 years old. It still works.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, that shit's
I don't know what that
eternal.
stuff's made of, but I don't think it dies.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
it does either.
the message spell causes the little lights to start separating out. You can see that there's
Like they eat at Joe's.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Suddenly we're playing Space Invaders.
So seven of these little lights go around and they kind of circle and form kind of a shape similar to that of the ship's lights that LJ put up on the ends of the legs. And then they slowly fade back and disappear as the ship continues to speed forward.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that beats trying to fuck this up with Stardust.
And they disappear out of range pretty quickly after that.
Sounds like those
You know, we
Star
saved as much
Fireflies.
Stardust as we could. It's like really good stuff. Oh wow, good
Yeah, especially when
Stardust, man.
you snorted. Yeah. Yeah, we now have Captain Keith Richards at the helm.
Snow time.
Yeah. Wow, we had a non-hostile encounter with another strange being. That's actually
I mean, so we think.
Right?
Hey, it didn't
Well-
try and kill us. It just kind of signaled back the signal we were giving it.
I mean,
That
that's
could have been anything from hang 10 to fuck you too. We don't know.
There you go.
Well, it depends on what we
Yeah.
said to it according to the lights. Apparently, it communicates with lights. So I'm not sure we said I hope it was okay.
I was gonna say, like what from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, from a certain vantage point in the universe, it spelled a very, very rude word.
Actually, I was going to say, you know, from their viewpoint, all they said was, "Hey, they just said see you next Tuesday" to us.
Yeah. Oh no, not
One of
again.
the one of the herbal scientists was on board and he didn't know anything about it. But when Dr. Strangefork wakes up, he's like, "Oh, they were Elamara. Those are little fire creatures. Very nice, but don't let them get too close to your sails. They're a bit of a problem.
What kind of a problem?
They don't seem to understand that some things catch on fire and others don't."
Well, that worked out well then.
Literally fireflies.
We call them St. Elmo's bugs. No one knows where the term St. Elmo came from, but apparently it was a saint of fire at some point. All right. And one note, like there are points at which you guys are you get to an area, and you're fairly certain that no, let's be specific. So you guys have been traveling for about 4 days, and you have arrived at the nearest star on your map that you hadn't checked out yet. When you get down there, it is fairly. The star is only surrounded by a sizable asteroid field. And at that time, now that I remember to do this check, Blas is currently piloting. Oh, sorry, no, Garlus gets 2 on that. So 1 or 2 is Garlus. Ah, it's Carrick again, fuck. So Carrick is piloting again. And you guys are cruising above the asteroid field, looking to see if there's anything interesting. And you spy what looks like, for all the world, 2 large blue whales.
Ooh.
Covered with a bunch of stuff.
I wonder if they will be our friend.
Let's go ahead and ask Dr. Strangepork right now if he knows anything about, I mean, Captain, whatever the hell his name is.
Link Hogthrob.
Oh, God. John. Let's ask him anyway.
That's his name, Link Hogthrob.
That really is his name.
Okay, Mr. Hogthrob, Captain Hogthrob, can you tell us anything about these whales?
That's what they look like.
Oh, that's cool.
This thing almost fireflies. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I love that. Thank you, John. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow, okay.
You see a pair of those flying towards the ship, and Captain Hogthrob was like, "Ugh, Kindori probably have some savages riding them."
And Dory?
It's the term for that type of floating sea-ish creature. Some people call them similar to something called a whale, but we haven't seen one of those before. But this is the Kindori. It's probably ignorable, I think.
That's so cute. They have a village in a ballista.
Like you do. The Kindori
Oh, wait, that's a catapult.
seem to be flying slowly towards you. It's pretty slow though. It's, I mean, barely the speed of your. No, I guess it is a little faster than your ship. Your ship's slow as balls.
Let's just try communication this time, guys. And
Wonder if they've got anything to trade.
Oh, now we're trading? I get it.
Hey, they're not undead devils now, are they?
I'm
Wandering out
sorry.
of
Last time we
this
were a little
cloud
on
of crap.
edge. We're a little calmer now. We've had some sleep.
You know, that, and it's not undead. It's cute. It isn't evil and scary and like out to drain our souls.
Do you have any
Least we can hope.
contact porn?
Now I'm thinking it'd be great to set up a bar that's called Rule 34.
Oh. Ugh.
The
Okay.
only problem is the clientele it attracted would be really just awful.
Yeah. That's very true, John, and I didn't need that visual in both
That's
directions.
definitely the downside of that bar.
I
All right,
am blissfully ignorant.
you guys are. So you didn't tell me what you were doing. So that they're flying slowly towards you, up from the asteroid belt.
Shall I open hailing frequencies?
I mean,
May
they
as
look really
well.
cool. We should probably check them out.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Sup?
Lieutenant. You hear it?
Carlos feels the need to put on a short red dress.
Well, he's in.
Like, there are some that would fit over his breast. So
you're fine.
Brilliant. Having to hide in form to stay away from the damn pig. This journey just keeps getting weirder.
all right, you can actually reach them with the message spell. Do you want to do that?
Going to hail them and let them know we're the free ship Arcadia and asking if they have anything they'd like to trade, as we are a merchant vessel.
And do you have any information about a certain star?
Yeah, many venereal diseases to share.
Carlos, you get hailed back really quickly.
Okay.
The response comes back. Can you validate that you are not slaves being forced to talk to us by your yogi masters?
Well, of course we're not. We're there.
What's the
No kidding
duration of
around
this
the front
spell?
deck.
Can you tell, Brandon?
10 minutes per
Okay.
Oh,
What's
God.
that? What'd you
Great.
say?
We've got 160 minutes. I can chat the fuck out of these
I'm
people.
sorry, Vic. It's just the term yes a mass. I just
Okay, well, Carlos is going to let them know that the Yogis have been put down, and we're now in possession of this vessel. And what would they like as proof?
And also warn them that the message cantrip is running out.
Well, I have 160 minutes,
Oh, okay, cool.
oh wow.
so yeah, I can chat for quite some
You
time.
got a conference talk on that one.
I mean, really.
Jesus Christ.
But that's what Carlos says.
Set up a Zoom meeting with them.
Really.
All right. How can you prove you're not?
We did paint freedom on the side of our hull.
Yep, Arcadia, Star of Freedom.
We're a cruelty-free ship.
If we still have some Neogi bodies lying around, we could probably bring one to the Citadel deck.
I think we pitched those all off, didn't we? They're like nasty.
What few were not
No,
completely
no,
smashed
I
to
kept
pieces?
one.
How about we
Okay,
dress
yeah,
ourselves in
Frida has
bondage?
one.
That'll convince them.
For some reason.
Everybody was talking at once. I could not understand anyone. Okay, I guess
This
it
is
was.
so fucking weird. All right. Okay. Yes. The response comes back that the fact that you are not forcefully attempting to create overtures is an endowment of your lack of need to prove yourselves, which creates a level of possible trust within you.
Good. Prepare to be rewarded.
These are like some very enlightened creatures.
I cast Fireball.
All right, you all. Behave yourselves.
So long, suckers.
Carlos's last word is psych.
God, y'all.
Actually, Carlos will. Who's piloting the vessel right now? Keurig again?
Yeah.
He's going to holler at Keurig to swing it to where the ship's belly is facing towards him. That shows that we have no weapons pointed at them.
I think we don't really need to do
Okay.
that right now, but okay.
There's a really big spider cockpit.
Carlos, you receive back oh shit, let's get that bit of information. Okay, you receive back I am Talara of Canville, and we are traders scouting different areas of space. We would like to have tea with you. Do you agree to this?
Carlos agrees.
Earl Grey.
Oh dear God.
It's distinctive Earl Grey.
Okay, you get the response back. That is good. We shall set up tea upon the forefront of our Kandori and await you. They've been coming closer as they've been talking, and you can see now that these are huge whales with 6 eyes across the front of them, roughly 120 feet long. They have vines and vegetation growing off the back of them, and there are. I mean, it's pretty close to that's the out the. It's pretty close to the picture the whale is. In this instance, there's only a small trio of houses on each whale. They do have a ballista and catapult mounted, but you can see from this distance that the catapult is not armed. And as they get close, they stop at about 50 feet away, and you can see a small table and some pads down near the front end of one of the whales.
All right, who's our away team?
I guess I'll go since I'm communicating with them.
Uh,
I'm willing to
LJ,
go as well.
LJ will go with you as well. And Lev could too. How many, can we tell how many seats there are?
It looks to be about 10 seats.
Okay, so we could bring most of us.
Yeah, there's about 10 seats, and there you see there are 5 elvish-looking people sitting at the other 5. Like 5 of the seats are inhabited by some elf-looking people.
Okay. So we can bring a team of 5. So
I'm
Carlos, Frida, LJ, and Lev. Any takers for the 5th seat?
I mean, I'm a tree. I don't really need to sit down.
It would be
Frederick?
polite. It would be polite.
Bring our friend
No.
the tree.
I absolutely agree with Bash. He should absolutely stay here.
Yeah, because he's gonna wind up setting the other ship on fire one way or another.
All right, Frederick, it sounds like you're being drafted into tea time.
Okay, very well. I'll remember to keep my pinky finger out.
Carlos will bring along his harp.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll bring her in and tuck in our shirts.
We had tea time before too.
Um,
Wait, it occurs to me. Perhaps we should see if we can get the captain, Hogthrob.
oh,
And-
Hogthrop's like, oh, fucking savage pieces of shit.
You're gonna stay right here then.
I have
All
a
right, if you need somebody to come down and talk sense to him, let me know.
If Frederick is going, I want to give him my pet snake and just let him tuck him away. Or I guess Frida can take him too. But somebody take him down with you and hide him somewhere so we can communicate.
Okay.
That's a good idea. I think maybe how about a bit of a housewarming gift, something from our treasure hoard to gift them.
Sure, we could bring. Let me look through our hoard.
How about we roast Captain Howard Throb and take him?
How about we just bring some nice tea cakes?
Yeah, put an apple in his mouth.
We
That's
do
like-
actually. We should still have those little like cupcake type doohickeys that that Tim gave us that are basically a full meal.
No, I think Dr. Strangeport, bring him over, but then we find out they're Jewish, so that would be ironic.
Let's go. All right, maybe a couple of the muffins. Although it seems a shame to waste them.
Well,
We do have several people who can cast create food and water.
Okay.
Great Twinkies.
Hey, delicacy does.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so cream brulee. How about that? Who can resist cream brulee?
All right. Ow. Sitting for a long time.
All right.
What? We don't have to
In the
destroy it?
meantime, the people on the ship need to be ready to spout fire and death at a moment's notice in case something stupid happens.
Well, that or something else could come along and attack both of us. That's a
There's
possibility.
that.
That's probably wise to just stay alert.
The 5 of you arrive down at the tip of the whale, and you are greeted by 5 very tall elves. They are more kind of prim and proper and emotionless than you normally see in elves, even.
Oh god, they're Vulcans.
And I was trying to do that with a straight face, John. Damn it! And the first of them greets you. He says, "Yeah, I am Talara of Canval. We are a trade delegation." Just have to press Sandra on the enchiladas. What?
What?
I love you, Ben. You are completely insane. Don't change. Don't ever change.
I mean, it was like 2 hours ago, and I just realized it. I'm very unhappy now.
And he's just very he welcomes you and he asks he introduces you to the rest of his companions and asks where you're from.
we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves, and LJ will kind of take the lead and say we're from a place called Faerun, and we have embarked upon a quest that will take us to the Rock of Braal, if that's the name of it.
Interesting. He says we have not actually heard of Faerun. Is it within this area of space?
Sort of, not really. We don't really know what we're doing. We probably couldn't give you directions back there if we tried.
Yeah, the people of Faerun are not exactly a spacefaring race, I suppose, or a spacefaring people.
Hi, we're new.
We're quite
Weird.
new to all this.
He says that makes sense as to your unusual method of transportation.
It was
Yes.
quite by chance.
We got it on sale.
He says that I can understand.
Well,
Well,
we
They
had
ask us how much we paid for this. Said nothing, man. It's stolen.
And we drive it as such.
We actually convinced the former crew of the ship that it's ours. Very forcefully, and it worked.
He says that is definitely an equitable method to bargain with Nyogi. Theft Arachnic. Essentially true. He says, do you have anything are you interested in buying or selling? And do you know where you're headed currently?
Well, we got this dryad for sale.
We are always
trouble.
we're always interested in trading.
We frantically
I'm
shove
just
bash into
thinking
a flower pot and say, "We have this potted plant."
It talks. But really,
Saying that it's fruit.
we're always interested in trading. We have
We're trying to stop eating
we have our local currencies available in gold and platinum and such. And we also have a variety of items that we may barter if gold is not the standard currency of the area.
We also have a very intelligent but chronically depressed android, if you're interested.
We can't trade him. We need him.
No, don't even let him talk to them.
My best friend is not for sale.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But as for if we know where we're going, again, Rock of Braal, we have a very general idea, but specifically in terms of pathing, not really.
We did not tell anybody about our robot. That's a bad idea.
Okay, all right. Used dryad for sale.
Forgot his name already. Solera does not succeed in containing his surprise when you mention you're heading to the Rock of Braal. He's definitely surprised when you say you're going to the Rock of Braal. But he says that is known to us. It is odd that you would travel to such a place, but
Odd things have happened where we come from.
he says, okay. Considering all things considered, I can understand where you've come aboard strange items and you're going to strange places. He says we do accept gold, but also if you have anything interesting.
Got a yogi in a cage.
What? Tell them to just follow us
Definitely
around for a while and observe, and they'll get plenty of entertainment.
It's not dead yet.
It's not dead yet. We actually the one that Carolyn has is dead yet. So you if you're gonna try to sell them the linen and the deer hide, they are mildly interested in that. They also have some curios that they've found over the years.
Oh, this might be good. Some magic items.
Or hell, even useful mechanical items.
Maybe
we have
frog. Can they help us fix our ship that was damaged by the Stardust?
Can you make us go? The Ken will deal in natural items,
Oh, okay.
such as the whales. We communicate with them and ask if they will join us in our journeys, and so they do.
Oh God.
We do not believe in taking machines and using those for transportation when nature itself provides.
John, I know where that song's from, the original series.
How do you feel about sentient?
Spock is forced to play the children of Plato. That's the name.
Yep.
And Caroline, you were saying?
How do you feel about sentient sourdough?
That would be interesting. They're definitely interested in sentient sourdough. So they are definitely interested in trading with you, Garlos, some just interesting artifacts. Like they have a rug woven with intricate patterns of vines and leaves that seems to be alive but is not.
Flying carpet.
And they do have a 5-foot piece of twine that never gets tangled, and a pair of crystal salt and pepper shakers that never need to be refilled.
Oh my God. Man, what is this?
Jesus Christ.
Wait, find a giant slug. They're dead.
Pray, does it talk?
That's epic. Oh my God.
Ben, you need to stop. The first sign of an addiction. No, what is it? That's not the first sign. What is it? The first part of being an addict is admitting that you have an addiction. Oh my
I thought it was admitting that you have an addiction.
Did you chat GPT this?
Yes, he did.
Fuck me.
Yes, he did.
It's actually not bad. Like, it's not terrible given the limited.
No, it's really good. That's why I'm saying fuck me. This is holy shit.
It's the alluring bikini of armor.
Totally.
You look very alluring, Ben.
Their opponents won't know what hit them. Either shock or death. Or both.
Oh my dear God.
I like to learn more button.
This is the Ben, I can't even.
Please remember to smash the like and subscribe buttons for the Dryad OnlyFans page.
All right, if you're willing to trade those items, they definitely will do those trades with you, John.
I'm interested in what they have that they might have found that they'd be willing to trade for the sourdough that I might be interested in.
I'm gonna write it down for you.
Thank you.
Chat GPT, I believe, has become another member of our party.
It doesn't take much, really.
Yes.
It's trying to pimp out our Dryad now, ain't it?
Yeah, I know.
That means
doing
it's
a good
member of the
job
party.
too.
Like that's how you know it's joining us.
Pretty sure it's going to form a partnership with Blas.
Okay,
Oh,
Garlas,
wow.
these are the items that they trade you.
By the way, Vic, just curious, was there any few months?
Joel, you disappeared verbally for a minute. What? Say that again.
I said, who of our character or party has leveled up in the last several months since November?
Who of the party has something the last several months?
Leveled
Who of the
up,
party has
gone
leveled
up a
up the
level.
last several months? The last people to level up were Blas, Bash, Frida, and LJ. The next ones are Garlos and you, as a matter of fact.
Okay. That works.
Lev? Question mark.
And Lev question mark. No, because Lev burned a whole bunch of experience points recently. For some reason, I can't remember why, but I haven't done this too.
It
Lev
was
and
it
Blas
was
are-
it was only 500 on a reduced person, enlarged person.
No, it wasn't that.
An alignment check.
No, I think it was the reduced person. I haven't yet, Caroline.
Okay.
I don't think it was a reduced person. I think it was the reduced person in the wish.
How about the spell called reduce experience points? Maybe that was it.
I mean, that's definitely the end result.
Oh wow! Benjamin's telling us how it was written. It's cool. Benjamin, you really sell this GPT really good. Did you know I read a news feed where somebody
This is what they have to trade, Caroline.
Okay.
somebody asked ChatGPT to come up with a total like business marketing strategy, and like they did it in 20 minutes, and the guy said this would normally take a team of people a month to write this.
Oh wow!
And they're saying this could actually, like, a lot of people in like middle management and all that could just fucking disappear.
Okay, Caroline, did you get that? Okay.
Yeah, but I have a question, so I'm sending you that.
Okay. And other than that, they are trading you. Basically, they're offering you different foodstuffs in response or in trade for the foods of your planet.
Cool.
Definitely get that rug. There's something about that rug that is really cool.
Definitely going to trade Nibs for this. That's its name.
Okay.
Yeah, Garlis traded for the lot. And,
Okay, cool.
Yeah. The salt and pepper shakers are going into the galley.
All right. And in return, you guys get some different some unusual types of meats that seem to do very well for your constitution. They appreciate that. They seem to do very well for your constitution, and some incredibly strong wine that the space elves are like, oh yeah, this is some pretty mild stuff. We love it. It's some pretty chill wine, and it proceeds to knock you on your ass.
Nibs is used to eating meat, so I'd recommend keep that going.
Okay, they understand that. They're excited to entertain themselves with a new form of existence. They also direct you. They tell you, yeah, do you, so you know how. Did you say you don't know how to get to the Rock of Brawl, but you're headed there?
That's what we're trying to do. We'd like to know how to get there. Could you give us directions?
They say yes. Um, and they basically point out from where you are currently. It's in the direction of the bright blue star. Um, if you go in that direction for 3 days, because it's the rock itself is hard to see. But if you go in that direction for 3 days and then head towards, and they point out a different star, a bright white star, you'll come right at it. So basically, you go up and then take a left.
And straight on till
Oh
morning?
dear God. I hate how much I like that. Nibbles. So yeah, they give you directions to get to it.
Yeah, we're no longer lost as fuck.
Right.
Thank God.
And what exactly is the Rock of Braal? It's that was not adequately explained to us when we were given some cryptic prophecy about how we must go there to do the magical things that we must do.
Um, Go back here real quick. Scoots. Scoots.
Yes, we must engage in an ancient ritual known as the Hokey Pokey.
Toller says, well, the Rock of Brawl is it's its own planetoid entity run by see if he knows. How did I
It's the second cousin to the Rock of Gibraltar.
okay. It is a city built upon a very large asteroid. People go there for trade, but it is also the home of a creature called Lord Tam, who controls the rock, and the people there celebrate him. From all indications, he is appreciated and loved by the people who work there and live there. And that's basically it's an interesting place. It's a very, very large city, an interesting place to go and trade, and you'll find all sorts of unusual things there. If you are searching for something unique that you must do magic to, that's a likely place to go.
Well, if he's half as gracious a host as you, then we're in for good fortunes.
Talon nods. He says, you will find throughout this side of the galaxy, no one is as gracious a host as we are. But good fortune in finding someone who approximates our level of hospitality. Did I mention they're modest? All right, so you guys head off from the Canville and their whales. And just so you have the spelling, because I know some of you really love to know.
Yeah, some of us take notes around here. It's usually not me, but I'm sure somebody does.
Doing it here, we need all the knowledge we can get.
Thank you. I'm already keeping up enough with the accounting.
All right. So you now know where you're headed. You're able to leave from that point and go a lot to the north and then to the right. Welcome back, Stews.
I almost feel like we should stop here because we've had 3 successful encounters, and I'm a little afraid.
Validly so. You guys are heading north. Shoop-a-doop-doop-doops. 6 again. All right, Carrick loves to be pilot in encounters. He just absolutely loves it. All right, D6 from
Victor,
everybody, please.
between the encounters, I'd like to have Lev do a sending spell.
Okay, and by the way, so this has been by this next encounter, you will have had a total of 10 days in space that you've been traveling.
Cool. Then just sometime along the way, I'd like to do a sending spell to ice the dragon. And I'll say, hey, has there been a giant black and purple and red space worm flying around on anywhere within your frightful gaze?
This is called plausible deniability.
Look, I've just been worried about it this whole time, and crazy question, but have you seen this worm?
You start posting posters on milk cartons now.
You're fucking killing me.
Yeah, he is.
Have you seen me? And it's a fucking worm.
It's on a milk carton.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Are you gonna live, Victor?
Okay.
We've given him hiccups.
You did.
Just remind yourself you're not a fish. I've heard that works.
What?
That's something I heard recently, that if you tell yourself out loud you're not a fish,
You're not a
stop
fish.
doing it.
I've always found that clenching my abdominal muscles gives me a fighting chance to kill them.
Did they
All
go
right,
away?
I will clench my urethra and tell Caroline again that she's not a fish. You're not a fish. Oh, it didn't work.
Didn't work.
Well, it was worth a shot.
All right.
Well, at least we know Carolyn's not a fish now.
Right?
I wasn't
The
sure.
important stuff is out of the way. Oh my dear Lord.
God.
I just asked ChatGPT to generate an epic Lovecraftian horrors and the greedy bastards who run Bank of America.
What's this to the tune of, Joel?
I don't know, but I'm kind of impressed. But I did not give it too many constraints.
Well, I just
Corporate
got going to
monsters
be
call themselves the
tanking with
Bank of
them.
America.
Bank of America, Lovecraftian horror. It makes sense.
Yes, it does.
It really does, actually. That's the scary part.
This is pretty awesome.
Thank you. My
Okay,
first try.
Yes, I know.
Do I hear anything back from ice?
Okay, whatever's going on, Garlis actually rolled a 6, so he's awake this time.
Do you feel better now? Giant new island in the sea. Yeah, we know about that one.
Yeah, the storm stopped because we took away the fiendish thingy that was on it.
Storm didn't stop.
Oh, the storm didn't stop? Okay.
Okay.
Don't go there. Leave
Great,
it alone.
great news, everyone. The worm probably isn't on the material plane.
Or not that material plane.
It didn't land in Kavik Pool.
Yeah, it's not at Kavik Pool. I'll reply to Ice and say, all right, well, if you do, that does sound quite curious, and I'd love to hear about it.
You jackass! You should warn that. You should warn Ice.
Yeah, let Ice know about the fucking weird ass thing in the upside down pyramid and all the
Oh, right. Okay,
stuff like
okay.
that.
I didn't make that. I didn't make the connection. That this was. Yeah, look. I worked 12 hours today. All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll forget
That's
Keep it
understandable
tired.
then.
Okay. Okay. If that's the same island, then I'll warn Ice about the upside down pyramid and the possibly pretty pissed off Zigglaglack.
Okay, it's basically the island hasn't gone away, and that
Oh, okay.
storms that encircle it. Actually, I guess they've kind of died down after the last several weeks, but the island has stayed. With that knowledge, Ice is gonna just keep an eye on the sea and see what goes on. But as far as any weird new creatures coming out, nothing yet, nothing yet. But thank you for checking in. Always good to actually talk to other creatures besides the Yeti that lives on the slopes, because he gets boring from time after a while. Jesus fucking Christ!
What's
I know
wrong?
how Dawn feels. I'm hiccuping and I hate it, and I blame you all and your weirdness.
Oh my.
All right, I asked for D6s to see if you were on deck. John rolled, but I don't know if anyone else did.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Um,
4. For once, I'm awake.
Bash and Frederick, please. Fuck you.
What are we rolling?
D6, let me know if you get a 4, 5, or 6. Because it determines whether or not you're on deck. Suzanne, can you roll for Logic, please?
And I'm rolling for a spot check.
No, it's a D6 to see if you're on deck. 4, 5, or
To see if
6.
I'm on deck.
You happen to be awake. Otherwise, you are.
I rolled a 2.
All right, so it's the middle of the night. Garlos and Lev are awake, and that's about it. Wait, what did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Yay! It's the reverse. Garlos and Frida are awake, and no one else is. So,
I know.
I mean, this tracks. No, this tracks. Dog is still awake, of course. All right. So
Cool. You gotta go up now. Well, you gotta go somewhere.
Carlos, Lev, and Frida,
I'm
please roll a
concentrating.
spot check, please.
That means you have to get down. Okay.
Getting down.
I know. I want so much from Nightcat.
Right?
Being able to do something else besides pet the cat. All right.
Must pet the cat. Must pet the cat.
28.
28. All right. So
I'm a very alert night person.
you are. All three of you are going to see this. What looks like. Do I have pictures of this? I think I do, but I might.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I don't know how Drake at the Draco Lich feels about the Frederick, but boy, not that he gets
Right? True story.
yeah.
Uh, gonna go with the yes. That's about right. Oh, damn it. Did that thing, didn't you? Piece of shit.
Now go do that voodoo that you do so well.
All right. That is the ship that you see coming towards you.
Oh,
Ew.
that does not look friendly at all.
Okay, Garlos is going to sound the alarm.
Alert, alert,
Red alert.
alert.
Shields up.
Where?
Um, yeah.
You will see it from about 300 yards, 300 feet out. They were definitely trying to be stealthy, but you have caught them trying to come into your, trying to come around your wake.
Hey.
And they are definitely increasing with intent to close. So round one. Lev, give me planar knowledge check. Frida, Garlos, and Lev, what are you guys doing?
Oh, it's a lot. Oh, it's Victor.
Carriage
It's a
rolled it
lot.
again.
47.
Okay. You recognize this type of ship. You've seen drawings of them before. This is a Githyanki skiff.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
that's bad news. Those were the enemies of the money, aren't they? And the
Yes.
Can't hear you.
Oh, me? Really?
Yeah, couldn't
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay, yeah. So the Githyanki are evil, but they're all the enemies of the and they were brought up in the Fiend Folio back in the 80s. Am I correct, John?
I actually couldn't hear about half of that. Something's wrong with your sound.
Yeah, you're fading in and out really bad. They're basically space pirates.
Oh, the real thing.
No, they're more than space pirates. You know that they're enemies of.
They're enemies of mind flayers. It's in the chat. There we go.
Yeah, they're enemies of mind flayers and
Yeah.
the Githzerai, who
Joel, yeah,
also
Joel was
escaped
correct.
mind
They're
flayer
enemies of the
slavery.
mind flayers, not the mind flayers. Yeah, I thought that's what you said.
Mind flayers.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said earlier, Joel, but I couldn't hear you.
That's well, I'm getting pretty tired.
No, because the ship is not a living entity. So
Okay.
Garlos and Frida and Lev, what are you guys doing this round? Garlos.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay. Well, if you insist.
Garlos is going to hail them and tell them to please change course. We do not wish to have a collision.
Hey,
Gonna-
that's very nice. Very
Yeah.
And then
nice.
going to yell at the at Carrick, get us the hell out of here now.
What is
And what is Frida doing? And
Lev?
Holding action.
Lev is going to go around the ship, wake the evokers, Frodrick, and LJ, and Bash.
I was wondering when you were going to remember that they existed. Okay, one quick second. Let me get the things for the evokers.
So
I'm basically going to call everybody to the Citadel deck and, prepare for imminent engagement with the Gith.
yeah, this sounds ever so delightful. Oh, they're inviting us to play. Can we say no? So sorry. I think I hear my mother calling.
This game sucks. I don't want to play anymore. I want to go home.
Please come in peace, or we will enforce it upon you.
Come in peace, or we will turn you to pieces.
You may come here walking, but when you leave, you'll be limping.
I see Victor talking, but you are muted.
Yeah, I muted myself while I was messing around there. You've got Evoker 1, Evoker 2. Zag has Cleric 1 and Cleric 2. And then you've got Carl Pepper, the gnome, the scientist, the alchemist. The artificer, sorry. One. So I don't know that I told you this beforehand, but the wizards are, each of them are 8th level wizards.
Okie doke.
They specialize in evoking spells, but I don't think I created a. Oh, I did.
Can we make that go away? Because we made the worm go away.
Oh, we can make them go away.
Well, they're like, yeah, we can definitely fire things at a Githyanki ship. That sounds like a smart thing to do. We could also run away. I mean, that sounds like a smarter thing to do. But firing
I
things
think
is also good. We're not going to,
I think we should run away. I like the idea of running away.
I agree. I think we should try to run.
Well, we absolutely should, but just in case that doesn't work.
I mean, the evokers have like 47 hit points, so they're like, we should definitely run. We should run very far, very fast. That's their response to danger. They are not player characters.
I think running sounds very, very, very sensible.
Cut. Insert cut cells. All right. All right. So Lev is going around waking people up. So this round he is spending waking people up. Frida is holding action. Carlos is sending a message.
I wonder if I could create a giant balloon of squid ink.
Message for you in chat, Vic.
Right, that. Hold on 1 second. Carlos, you get a message back saying we are more than happy to discuss any issues that you would like. If you would stop and have further conversation. The skiff seems to be increasing speed.
Yeah.
Carlos will reply, "We would prefer to keep our distance, please."
This is turning into the Mars attacks.
Yeah, tell them we're,
All right,
we're
so the end
asking
of the
them
first
to.
round, they are about 200 feet away from you. Second round, this round, everyone who was asleep is awoken by. Sorry, everyone who's asleep is awoken by the shouts, and you can take your actions this round.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me initiative, please.
Mhm. We need to run away, guys.
I would suggest we run like hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Initiative. I suggest you roll initiative.
My initiative was way bad.
Okay. Working on it.
Oh wait, I forgot to add. My bad. Still bad. Still not
Okay.
impressive. You're a very good kitty. Yes. You absolutely sense when I need to roll dice, don't you?
But petting me is so much better. I had +2 to your rolls.
He might. I did get that natural 20.
I'm the magic cat.
That's right.
Oh, sweet kitty.
He is. He's the sweetest.
Did I see him the last time I was over there? How long have you had
He
him?
would have had to have. He actually has the non-trappable belly. He will let you rub his belly.
Oh. Huh.
He's a good kid. Very
Yeah.
sweet. He also has a sixth sense for when I'm stressed. He's like, oh no, must save the mother.
Hey, mommy. Caress her cheek. Bring your blood pressure down.
Yes, he's good at it.
Like your food with Valium.
If he had thumbs, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, cat-resistant prescription bottles. That'd be a hell of a thing.
All right, top of the round. Frederick, you are casting Owl's Wisdom on yourself when you
Yes.
wake up. Bash, what is Bash doing?
Actually, I cast it on Bash because he needs it more. And yeah,
Ben,
Bash,
Bash.
Bash is holding his action.
All right.
damn, Mr.
Lynn,
Opportunity.
you are you just run down the room and used a cantrip to wake everyone up.
All right, I'm going to once everybody's awake, I'm going to come to the Citadel deck and cast Prismatic Eye. It worked well last time.
Okay, so you run back up and
Why are
cast
we not
Prismatic
running
Eye. LJ, what is LJ doing?
He's going up to the Citadel deck and manning a ballista.
To the ballista. Okay. Sure.
Can you guys still hear me okay or not okay?
I can hear you pretty good right now.
Better, actually.
Okay. All right. One of these days, we're going to go to a pawn shop and ask them what to trade. And they're going to say, oh, trade? Let me open this astral door. Let me see what you have already given me. And we will see the Kraken and the Star Worm and the Githyanki, and many other prizes and treasures. By the way,
That's styrofoam.
storage fee was 5,000 gold pieces a month. Payable now.
Mm.
Okay.
But can we go faster than the Reavers? That's the only important thing.
That is what you realize at this round as the Githyanki skiff is closing in easily 1.5 times your ship's speed.
Oh, lovely.
What is our speed currently?
You have a speed of 50. And there's
We're
looks to be
driving
about
Ford
75.
Pinto.
There's
Can
looks to be
we-
about 70. 50 is pretty
they-
good. It's actually 10 better than the average ship. The average ship is a
But
speed
this
of
is
40,
Hey,
35 to 40.
hey, no. That's
this
not
is
yours.
sublight. These are sublight speeds, right?
You were telling that to Victor. I was like, oh,
Yes, these are sublight speeds.
No,
Gotta
that
go
would
to
be my
warp.
cat trying to swipe my dice.
And
There.
so they are behind you. So LJ goes to man and Ballista is going to be in the back. Because Keurig is. Did you tell Keurig to run away? I think you did. Yes. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, we did.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. You
that would
guys
be a
told Keurig to get the
pretty
hell out of
natural response.
there. That's right. When he first communicated with them, he was like, "Get us the hell out of here." So yeah, they're currently heading back, and so Lev, you would have cast your prismatic eye in the back half of the ship. Do you guys have the hatch open or closed at this point so you can fire?
I've got a question.
Well, LJ and Lev are in the back of the Citadel deck. Do you have the hatch open or
Okay.
closed so you can fire?
I guess let's have it open.
Okay. Lev and LJ, please give me saving throws from the fireball that the Githyanki are casting at you.
Fuck.
Caroline,
Can I get a spell resistance check?
You can.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Victor.
Caroline, can you give me a D20 for the for Kerrig's basically evasion for the ship?
I'm glad I rolled well. 19.
Okay. Fergus got a question. Just go to chat.
That's gonna make it. So good job. 29 points of damage. The ship will take half. Saving throw. Well, 3 on the spell resistance, so no spell resistance on you guys.
I see you thinking, Caroline.
Yeah, what is their hull made out of? Can I tell?
From this distance, probably some type of metal. If
Oh,
it's
that one.
wood, it's very, very well sheened. Hard to say. They did not get past the spell resistance, Lev.
Sweet. No damage.
Does LJ take any damage after?
Yes, yes, he does.
Okay, so 29 hit points of damage.
Ow.
And then 15 to the ship. All right. Your turns, Garlos.
Ooh,
John,
good
your turn.
idea.
And
I don't
Logic.
have that, but it's a good idea. Night, Benjamin.
Good night,
Ben.
man.
He's gonna move closer to where the action is,
Yeah,
but
Ben.
I'll hold his action.
Okay.
Be there to help them if they need me, like backup. But I'm not
Oh.
gonna intervene because I don't have anything that can do.
They're chucking fireballs, so a dispel magic might be handy.
Yeah, they are.
Gave you my dispel magic. I don't have. I had a scroll and I already gave it to you.
What's the distance of silence again?
I spent time making dispel magics for everybody on the ship.
Oh, Well,
So
then
everybody
I need
should
to
be
add it to my
restocked.
sheet.
Brennan, you didn't tell everybody on the ship that though.
Oh, my mistake.
Carlos is going to go up to the observation deck though.
Though if we've been in space for 2 weeks, it's kind of common sense. I think I would have
It's
distributed
definitely
them.
common sense between you and me that, and you told me that you were doing that, but you didn't tell anyone else that there were dispel magic items or
Yes,
teleport
I don't have
spells
one.
were
You'll have to give
published.
me one later.
All
Yeah,
right,
Carlos
I'm
actually
gonna
has
use a
2.
greater Victor, I do have one, and I've been holding my action. Or was I? Was I holding my action? I don't remember now.
You did say you were holding your action.
Okay. I'm gonna
No,
use
Frida, you don't go yet.
oh, okay.
Yeah, this round, you're actually Blodgett just went, and now you're going right now. So it is your turn now.
I will crack open the scroll for greater dispel magic.
Okay.
'Cause
So are
I already had one.
you're preparing to counterspell, or are
Yes.
you okay? Cool. And so yeah, just for clarification and reminder, if you're going to counterspell something, you need to say, "I'm going to hold my action, prepare to counterspell."
Well, I didn't know I was holding my action for a counter spell, but I was, yes.
Okay. All our best, Ben. And all right. So that was the first round. The Githyanki at this beginning of this round are about 100 feet away. Frederick.
Okay.
You finished casting your Owl's Wisdom spell.
Yeah,
You do
that's
not.
just I know that's just a suggestion I'm making.
Okay.
But so what I'm going to do next. So what would I reasonably hear from my cabin? I've been awakened, and what was told to me basically. I'm trying to act logically based on that information.
Because Lev knows what the ship type is, you would have heard that there are Githyanki. You'd have heard that they're closing, and you felt the ship turn. And you can hear people running past your room up towards the observation deck.
Okay. And they said that they're following us. Is that?
Say that one more time.
Did they say they were following us, like behind us?
Yes. Closing
Okay.
with you. Yeah.
Okay. Frederick goes to the. Can I hit them from the citadel deck, or is that the front?
You would have to go up to the citadel deck to fire at them.
Okay.
Or you could go to the.
Oh yeah, that hatch
cargo hold.
that's open. Yeah. That would be interesting. Like try it from the cargo hold. Gives better cover.
Okay.
In theory.
I mean, both work. So you're going to go to the cargo hold. You'll have to open it this round. So you go to the cargo hold, open it up, but you'll have a clean shot at them next round.
I'll have the evokers go with Frodrick so that they're more covered since they're pretty squishy.
Okay.
Oh, where are they in the initiative? Are they going with Lev or should they have their own?
They go with Lev.
Okay.
Bash. So this round, Frederick is opening up the cargo hold so the evokers will be able to fire if they wish.
Awesome.
Bash is manning one of the catapults. Do you want to have him? What is he going to do?
Fire it.
All right, Caroline, can you give me a roll for Bash, please?
You bet.
Bish bash, I was taking a splash.
17.
And his base attack bonus is freaking bananas.
Yeah, he's definitely going to hit with that. All right, he hits with bananas. Can you roll 2d8 for me, please, Caroline?
Yes, let me just get some out. Okay, we've got 13.
Sorry. 3d10. I apologize. 3d10.
Oh, okay,
It's
that's
more
a little
damage.
different.
Are you okay with more damage?
Yes, I'm fine with more damage.
Okay. And then it is going to be Lev's turn.
Okay.
24.
You can see one Githyanki on the deck of their ship glaring at you with just unveiled hatred.
Or somebody pissed in their Cheerios.
Anybody thought to tell them that we're not what we appear to be?
No, I don't think we did think about that.
Oh, John said, Garlos told them to alter their course so that you didn't have a ship collision. He was being very gentlemanly about it, and then told Carrick to run like hell.
Okay, they probably already know that we're not what we appear to be.
Yeah, that and also they're saying that we should stop and chat about it, and I said we'd prefer to do that from a distance, and that's when they shot a fireball at us.
Yeah. Pretty good indication that we're not on friendly terms now.
Oh no, the
Okay.
ship looks like it might be an upgrade from ours.
How much damage did you do?
It was 23.
Cool beans. Lev, your turn.
Yeah, we're about to blow a bunch of holes in their ships, so don't get used to that feeling.
Damn.
I'm going to cast an explosive fireball.
Hi, boo.
And just because there's a guy on the bridge glaring at me, I'm going to cast it at him.
I know. Tell me about it.
You thought you were mad.
Okay, that's pretty legit. And
15.
what is the DC for the explosive fireball?
A fair amount, 24.
Okay.
15, 17, 20, 21, 24, 26, 29, 32, 36, 41, 46, 47, and even 50 damage.
Okay.
Plus
Jesus.
3 damage for every 10
What was the
feet
DC again? You
moved.
said 21.
No, 20, 24.
24. Okay.
I'm gonna have to head out pretty soon, kiddos.
All right.
All right. Yeah. The
Go see the D&D movie?
The encounter's not as easy to finish off as I had thought, because you guys are being judicious in your movement. So we'll finish up this round and then call it.
All right.
And Brandon, what did you want the evokers to do? Cast spells as well?
Yeah. First, though, 3 damage for every 10 feet moved, and if he hits a wall, that's another 2. The evokers are also going to cast fireballs. The first one is going to cast a regular one, and the second one is going to cast an enlarged fireball.
Oh my. There's like a theme here.
8.
Okay.
So 8d6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8d6.
Great balls of fire.
Oh my god. Okay, that's funny.
That's so perfect.
That's funny.
So 6, 9, 12, 13, 18, 22, 24, 29, 35, 40, 46, 52, 58, 62, 67, 68 damage between the two of them.
All right.
My own eye.
Goodness.
Oh, my bad.
What?
I accidentally key smashed picking up 16d6.
Looks like a Viking rune for fuck you, Githyanki.
Yeah, that's what it is actually.
No, you're not wrong.
Okay, it's time to turn your back claws, little man.
Okay, the Githyanki on the bridge
It's a stupid name for a race.
is standing and very foul looking at you. The ship.
There you go. That wasn't bad, was it? No. Shit. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. It's good. Love cast, fuck you. Quiet version of Yo Mama.
Totally.
In fact, they Githyanki, they were.
The ship is on fire.
Ooh, their ship?
Yeah,
Just
the heat metal worked all right.
Okay.
Sucks to be them.
Okay, they are increasing speed and appear to be wanting to ram their ship into yours.
Evasive maneuvers.
LJ. LJ is at the other catapult, or ballista, sorry.
LJ is going to fire it.
All right.
They go big boom, we hope.
Let's see here. 28, 32.
Okay. That's going to hit. Roll damage, 3d10.
Okay. 1, 2.
You know, I just looked at the cover for the original Fiend Folio, and the Githyanki is the featured creature on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I thought I'd remembered that. I just looked it up. It's like, sure enough.
Oh my god.
18 and 24.
Okay. You guys have definitively damaged their ship. Their turn.
I don't need no chat GPT. B2OG.
You know what? I think you might do that.
Had a typo to repost a corrected version.
Oh, the roof is on the ship. Okay. Oh,
Frodrick,
yes.
you have a visitor.
Oh, those cocksuckers can teleport.
Walkers.
That's fine.
Whoa. Oh,
As he does this, they recognize that their ship is on fire, and that fails to be a good thing. So they are actually going to teleport as well, or dimension door as well.
they're actually going to what?
Dimension
They're
they're
dimension
teleporting. Yeah. It's
Um,
kind of like a
They're
teleport.
popping fresh aliens.
They're basically
that's
transporting
funny.
aboard as a boarding party.
You fuckers.
Yep.
I mean, true.
Good one, Brandon.
Thank you.
Carlos, your move, sir. A Githyanki warrior just dimension door directly in front of you. Okay, he's appropriately annoyed at the Moonblade's existence. Roll to hit. And then Blodgett, you can also make an attack.
Yay!
So Carlos closing.
Man, my dice are mad.
They're barely gonna hit. That hits.
That's a 19 hit.
Almost. You are flanking, but you only get a +2 for flanking, so it does not hit.
Okay.
But you get 2 attacks.
Oh, I get 2. I'm gonna change to a different die.
Um,
Oh, that's
He
much,
being
that's much better. 22.
flanked.
Mm.
That second one hits. Roll damage. Okay. And then after they go, then you're next to Frida. So,
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
all right, Blodgett.
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. All right. You've both hit him, and he's definitely feeling the lack of love and appreciation. Frida, your move.
Well, I've got that scroll of magic fang.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna pull that bad boy out.
Okay. Are you going to cast Magic Fang on?
I am going to cast magic fang on Broderick.
Blodgett. What, Frederick? You said? I
Well, I
mean,
would
Blodgett.
think you-
Frederick does not have fangs.
Yeah, so Blodgett would be the logical one.
I'm tired. I apologize.
Okay. No problem. No problem. I got you. I hear you. So you cast Magic Fang on Blodgett.
Woo! Okay.
I'm going to mark that so that we have that.
It's not that much of an enhancement, but it's something.
It's not a bad enhancement. All right.
What is it? What does it do?
It gives you a +1 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And your bites are magically delicious. Great for decking on the first date.
I think it's definitely outwardly. It's not even outwardly. I think it's definitely possible that you guys will be able to finish this in one round. Do you want to try that?
Please, let's go ahead.
All right.
All right.
But then we're going to collapse.
All right,
Yeah.
Frederick. 2 Githyanki in front of you. One you haven't hit before, but one that you've seen be hit by the fireballs, and the other one is fresh and unburnt.
Which one is the fresh, unburnt one?
The one with the smiley face over here.
Okay, I'm going to launch one volley at the one closest to me and 2 volleys at the one.
At the other one. All right. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. What am I saying? Okay. Yeah, the fresh one. Yeah, the fresh one gets the 2 volleys. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Splitting fire.
Splitting fire. 1 and 2. Roger that.
1 and 2.
All right.
Yeah, the evokers, when they teleport in, they summarily piss themselves.
I mean, yes. They are definitely the we didn't sign up for this shit crowd.
Okay, so here comes attack rolls. Attack
Um,
rolls. I'll pick target 1. Oh, not high. Okay, target. There we go, Vic.
all 3 hit. Roll damage, please.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, well, the first one. Okay, well, that one's. Yeah, it's 4 of them. That's right.
Message Brandon.
Okay.
All right.
Hello, son. What's up?
Ooh, I was just thinking about that.
And then target 2. See here. We roll for that. Oh boy, it's gonna hurt.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's at point blank range.
Wind wall.
And then Caroline.
Where am I located?
Well, no, you got Bash, who is on this floor up here. You are located here. Most of the players are up here on the top floor.
Okay.
And I rolled to see where the Githyanki would go, and one went high and one went low. So just happenstance that two of them went down below. And one of them
Take
went
below.
down.
Okay.
But Bash goes after Frederick. What are you going to have him do?
Okay,
Thank
I
you,
think
Bill.
yeah. You want me to add them, Vic?
Add the second one if you would.
I will.
The first one falls after that many shots. I don't think the second's going to fall, but anything's possible. Okay.
Well, it's gonna at least hurt his feelings.
You might get him.
We'll see. How about 155 hit points?
Damn.
Just over. Yeah, the second one falls. The evokers cheer and hug you. You have some very wet hugs as the two evokers are crying.
It's a little smelly.
Yeah, they may have soiled themselves, but they're very happy. They're exceedingly happy. They promised to bake you cookies, Frederick.
We'll just keep it at that. Just be friends, okay?
Frida, Caroline, Bash is
Friend zone.
Bash goes up. Do you want him to do an action, an attack, or?
Yeah, he would probably attack.
He probably would. What do you want me to do?
He has a great sword. You can roll 3 d20s and tell me if you get less than a 5.
Okay, I got a 16 on the first one. I didn't have that many d20s out. Hang on.
No problem.
A 14 on the next one. And a 10 on the last one.
So no 5s. All right, roll. Poopy scoops.
Roll poopa scoop. I don't know what a poopa scoop is, Victor.
9d6.
Okay.
So
96 damage. Wow.
The Poopy Scoops is 96.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean I'm sorry, Blodgett did 96? Or
Yeah.
no, Bash did.
Bash. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's 3d6 3 times is 9d6.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good night, Suzanne.
23
Good night,
points.
Suze.
Good night.
I would happily do that. No problem.
What was the damage level?
Thank you.
23 points.
Okay. All right, and Lev, your turn.
That ship is still coming at us.
It's not anymore.
Oh.
If a spelljammer is not running a ship does not move.
Fantastic news.
Maybe
They're burning.
the
Let's see if we can
ship.
put it out after we get done with these fuckers, but that'll be next time.
How about maybe we could come around and loot it after the fire goes.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, I'll have my prismatic eye first off take a shot.
Okay,
Drive me nuts.
23 touch armor class.
that hits.
Okay. Better.
I don't think I teleported him. Oh, fortitude save.
I was just
What was
thinking
that?
he teleports and is up right in front of that planet eater thing. Oh, crappy day got crappier. You munch.
Fortitude save DC.
And what's the result?
Turn to stone.
Okay, you have a stoned Githyanki.
Hooray!
Groovy, dude.
Hey man, what are you really into, huh?
Cool.
Yeah, wow, man. You know, like when a bed is just a shelf where you put your body when you're not using it.
Okay, we can use them for decoration.
How far away is the ship?
This round, it is about 100 feet away and getting further away as Keurig continues to move forward.
Full stop.
Yeah, I'll call for a full stop.
Then make an approach course. But you have to keep it. I'd keep a distance just in case the thing explodes. Something might be flammable in there. But so try to. Oh, I know the water control ring that Garlus has.
That
And you can
Carlos
put
does
it
not
out.
have because we gave it to that merchant.
Yeah,
God damn it! Why'd you guys do
That's okay.
we needed him to get back.
Yeah,
Okay,
we needed him
alright.
alive. It was a good gesture, and we don't regret
All
it.
right.
What can I do about the fire? What can I do about the fire?
How about vacuum? Like take the air away temporarily. Can you cause and you cause vacuum?
I don't
That is a
have
spell.
that.
Okay.
God, am I really about to blow a fucking limited wish on this?
No,
Honestly, doesn't Carolyn have some kind of weather-related spells that would? Well, I don't know if they'd work in space though.
Different thing.
I can't remember. Has LJ taken his action yet for this round?
No, he has not.
No.
No.
Okay, then I'll have Lev hold his action. And I'll have a Dispel Magic at the ready just in case. I'm intending to counterspell.
The only thing I have, guys, that even is related to water is my ice storm, and I don't think that's going to be the result we're looking for.
LJ can do a create water.
There we
And
go.
he can make it rain on the fire.
Make it rain,
Make it
baby.
rain, make it rain.
Yeah, so I
And
don't know
Blas
if
can do a create water as well.
yeah, I don't know if LJ's turn is next, but whenever it gets around to him, he'll create water and extinguish the flames.
I think you're too far away this round, but as soon as Keurig gets back, you can do a.
Let me check the range on it. Yeah, 25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels. So yeah, we're too far away, but we can do an about face and do it next round.
Okay.
For this round, LJ will load his ballista.
The next round, you guys are able to get close enough to the skiff that you can cast a create water.
All right. Does this extinguish the flames?
Give me a concentration check or spellcraft check for LJ and Blas.
Well, he said smoke craft.
I mean, next best thing for Blas.
Yeah. Send Bash over there and have him turn into a tree.
I don't know what Blas's spellcraft is, but I rolled a 19 on the die.
That makes sense.
And LJ got an 18 total.
Okay. His spellcraft is pretty horrible, but that makes it. Using it as your dump stat sounds cool until you try to get skills.
Yeah.
All right, between LJ and Blas, they are able to. Wait, what? What are you doing? Getting intimate with a knoll, but oh, right. The yes, the spellcasters have never before had entertained the thought of getting intimate with a knoll, but now they're considering it.
They are actively.
So
They're like, dude, he saved our asses. The least we can do is offer it.
Right.
Become furries. Yeah.
Yes, you're able to put out the fire.
Hey, once you've had Noel, you're on a roll.
The ship is now very heavily damaged, but it is mostly intact.
Well, let's definitely take it in tow.
And we can loot it later. I've got to sleep, guys.
Yeah. Well, one thing we got to look forward to is it's going to have a spell jammer on it as well.
You'll be able to. We'll be able to start the next session with you guys.
Boarding.
Yeah, we'll start the next session with you guys boarding the other ship, and you have it in tow. This at the end of this session, you guys have you're next to the other ship, and you're able to have your way with it starting next session.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Well done. Thanks, Vic.
Great game, guys.
As
Well done.
always.
We actually, I cannot find any fault in anything we did.
Yeah, we're
We
kicking
actually-
ass in space.
We did. We are kicking ass. Anybody gonna go see the D&D movie?
Not yet. No, is it good?
Oh, absolutely. It hasn't come out. It comes out this weekend, I think.
Yeah, it comes out on the 31st.
I've heard like mixed reception on it.
Just go with an open heart, you know.
It can't be worse than the first one. Oh my god.
No, it cannot.
That thing was
that's a pretty
portion.
solid guarantee that you're going to have a better experience than the last D&D movie.
Besides, it has owlbears.
That was
Seriously, jalapeno and LSD enema would be better than the first movie.
fetal alcohol syndrome would directed that movie.
All right,
Look,
good night, y'all.
I know that
Good
the
night,
movie is going to
Good
be
night.
based on 5th edition rules, so I'm skeptical at best. Every time I use 5th edition, I wind up with a new beef with it.
I hear you.
Okay. Good night, guys. I gotta go.
All right, yeah,
Good night, Joel.
yeah,
Take
it's
care, bud.
about that time.
It is. Well, that's good night.
All right, good night. And then there were 2. Is there any secret information you want to share with me for the end of the recording?
Well, obviously, I mean, if you haven't been looking at the end of the recordings that I've been doing, there's a lot of secret information I've been sharing.
Fuck.
But I would say you now have had a taste of space, and it's only going to get tastier.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it gets very much tastier after this.
How tasty are we in this?
Here's an important piece of information. A Githyanki skiff can't go very far.
Can't go very far.
It's a TIE fighter.
So what, it runs out of gas?
That's all I'm giving you. I think that's a pretty tasty piece of
man.
information.
Okay. Jeez, now I gotta look that up. You're gonna spend that reference on me, the youngest one in the group by a decade. Okay, Victor.
I just realized if this was Joel, he would have been like, "Oh, I know what you mean." But yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
reference on you.
All right. I'll ask my mom about that one and see if she can
Okay.
dig up the lore on the old times. Jeez. How's that worm doing? How's he?
I rolled a 7, so I have to find out where he went.
Okay. So it remains to be seen, but
Yeah, I did get a 20, so he's not on the prime material plane,
whew,
but he is definitely somewhere.
yeah, I was really worried about that after last time.
Especially because this is a Star Wars, and
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
a bad idea to have them actually be on a planet.
Well, maybe it'll delay the Modron march by a little bit, or just make it not as bad.
You've already done stuff that's going to have an effect, a good effect, and honestly, funnily enough, one that I'd already accounted for much later on. So I'm very happy with this session. You guys are not
By
playing
much.
into my trap. You guys are doing good stuff that is going to have a positive effect in the future. So
Okay. Are we talking like this game future or
Mhm.
next campaign future?
no, this game future.
Okay.
You'll find out what it is sooner or later. It's gonna
Okay, cool.
it's gonna be a positive effect. You guys have done good.
Wow, reaping what we sow, but we enjoy it for once?
Right?
Insane. This space stuff is crazy.
True story.
All right. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna get out of here and get something to eat.
All right, man. You take care, bud.
You too. Good night.
Night. Good night, Benjamin.